Crazy. I got one more thing. I've noticed, I don't know if you boys have noticed. Have you seen those self-service petrol stations?
I think
No. And you blame a junkie for being rare though?
No, exactly. That's in their nature.
It's just what's in. Welcome back to Critical Banter, the podcast that brings a Friday drinks chat to you. This week we have a new game. We got the Suburb Quiz and we have a classic segment. We got Dobbin Array in it. But before that, Trap of the Week, we got me and Miguel. We have Senny.
Yo.
And we have Ro.
G'day.
Alrighty, I'll start off this week. I've got an update, boys. I don't know if this is another thing. I don't know if I've told on the pod. I think we put up on the story a couple of times, but I have an auntie that works at Lindt, right? And famously with these boys, they're vultures, right? So my auntie periodically gives me bags and bags of Lindt chocolates.
It's like the slightly
off, like they're
Fell
still
off the back of the truck.
they're still edible and stuff, but they're not good enough to sell. You know, maybe there's a bit of a bump in a package or whatever it may be. So I get truckloads, and Ro asks me every week, "Where's the white chocolate ones?"
Yeah, I'm a white chocolate
Ravenous
guy.
for them.
Dubai chocolate.
Yeah, and boys, I don't know if you've noticed, but my supply is running thin.
Yeah, you're none, man.
I noticed my supply is running thin. So I asked my head honcho, my parents, where's the Lindt chocolates?
Yeah, where's the weekly delivery that we used to get?
So it turns out there was one greedy little bastard in their team that decided to sell their Lindt chocolates they got
Oh, you idiot.
on Facebook Marketplace.
You idiots.
First of all, who's buying Lindt chocolates on Facebook Marketplace?
Yeah, that is it.
Because like the Lindt Lindor balls, you don't get them in the big fancy packaging when you buy them from Woolies. You just get the balls. So they're in like a plastic freezer bag. They're not actually packaged properly. So I don't know how you're selling these, you little bastard, but you've ruined it for me. They're not giving free ones anymore, boys.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh, they're chucking them out. Dude, why would this guy
Yeah,
do
so what do
that?
they do with all the offcuts?
I don't know anymore. But they're like, because, you know, it probably breaches violations. Like you can't sell offcuts and all this and
No,
all
why don't
that.
we just fire this guy and
Yeah,
keep
and then
the
just
gravy
keep-
train
yeah,
That's
running?
what I want. I want my Lindt chocolates, man. I'm out. And I'm going to Woolies. I'm seeing how much they are.
they're so
One box is like $26 or something.
Yeah.
I was getting for free. You don't know what you have till you lost it.
That is true.
I'm out of chocolates, boys. It's actually depressing.
Dude, whenever we came to the podcast recording and if we like had lunch here, there'd just be like a bowl of Lindt chocolates. It'd just be fill your boots. Like
Be fish
you know?
bowls of just different kinds of Lindt as well.
No, it got to a point where my dad, before you guys come, he's like, I've got these big bags of Lindt chocolates. Give them to Sen and Ro because we have nothing to do with them. And I gave you guys so many, you'd reject them half the time.
Yeah, because sometimes it's weird flavors. Like it's usually the experimental ones actually.
Yeah, like.
But I mean, dude, I should
Dude,
have.
it
Those are
was-
the glory
I should've-
days.
Yeah, I should have filled my pockets when I had the chance.
From all out, man.
It's
But I'm
actually
so,
upsetting.
but now that I think about it, I'm surprised that it's gone on for this long. Someone hasn't done this earlier.
Yeah, I mean,
Sell them or take advantage of this beautiful deal, or they just give their employees a shit
Has that
ton
ever
of.
been done before where like everyone was kind of in on a little gravy train and then someone ruined it?
Well, like in Squid Games, the organs,
Yeah, but I mean more in real life in our lives.
like freebies.
Yeah.
Because
think-
normally
you know,
they-
there is one. So like, if you work at Woolies, right,
Yeah.
you get a discount at the pubs.
Yeah.
and it's a 50% discount at
Yeah.
like the selected pubs,
Yes.
ALH venues, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's like your Crow's Nest Hotel, your Edamoga.
Have you
Ranch,
gone from
your
Crow's
ranch.
Nest to Edamoga?
I'm just giving the spread, right?
Yeah.
So you get everywhere. And so Kirribilli Hotel, 50% off. Except obviously the person who's supposed to use it is the person who works at Woolies. But these codes, and actually at Woolies, if you want a family member to use it, you can get them a special card and they can access this discount. Okay. However, obviously, if someone's offering 50% off, that is also, fill your boots type situation. So
I'm not
like,
just asking for give me a discount now. I'm asking give me the code.
give you the code. So, so suddenly Woolies has realized that, they're, let's say, a couple thousand people, right, are just spending 50% off in like
Spending
all the venues.
millions on chicken schnitties.
So then that went down to 40%.
Yeah.
And now it's down to 25%.
Is it down to 25?
Greedy
Yeah,
little
it's-
bastard.
It's basically nothing now, And 50% off was electric.
Dude, because a $40 steak is a
Yeah.
$20 steak.
And that's just a
A
meal.
$25 schnitty is $12. Man, of course I'm
Damn.
adding extra sauces and stuff like that.
Yeah. So they got rid of that gravy train.
Of course I
unfortunately.
never partook,
No, I never. This is just what I
Never.
heard.
in theory.
But yeah, I think that's why companies don't give freebies much anymore. They give these discounts because like whatever, what's a discount? They still make money, but actual freebies, I don't know who's doing that these days.
No, I'm sure that's what happened as well with like why you can't ask for Krispy Kremes at the end of the day, like, hey, can I get your donuts instead of you chucking them out? Because like probably someone sold them on Facebook Marketplace. You know what I mean? So,
that's another thing. I walk in the shops and I see when Baker's Delight's about to close, they have trolleys worth of bread. I'm like, just give me one. Give me a loaf.
I kind of always want to go scavenging if anyone's interested.
Like the bins.
Yeah, but like obviously like stake out at Baker's Delight or a 7-Eleven or some venue.
So we're going to go to a Westfield, hang around the bins.
Yeah, hang around the
see
bins.
what they're about to chuck and we catch it before it goes in the
No,
bin.
it's going to be in like a plastic bag. Let it go in, get it out, open it up. Let's just see what's in there, dude. Let's see what sweet treats. It's no Lindt.
Well, like a mystery bag.
Yeah.
Like a little loot box. What are we getting today? Labubu type vibe.
Yeah, my kind of on that theme of getting free shit. One of the directors at work, and I realized I've joined finance at the wrong time. Like the heyday of finance was almost like 20 years ago. He was saying that they were clients of a large bank, and apparently they were like the name sponsor of like the Rugby 7. So they flew out this guy and a couple of his guys from his team to the Rugby 7 in Hong Kong, paid for their flights, food for like 4 days.
Beautiful.
Couldn't do that these days.
No way.
There'd be too many regulations. You got to report all this as gifts, blah, 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 blah. But back
Can't
then,
accept a gift over $100.
Exactly.
Is the ethics.
Is that actually
pretty much pre-GFC, bro? Anything went. It was
Wild Wild West.
It was Wild West.
Yeah.
Born in the wrong era, boys.
Crazy. I got one more thing. I've noticed, I don't know if you boys have noticed. Have you seen those self-service petrol stations?
I think all.
No. As in, there's no attendant to pay.
No, I haven't.
There's no store.
What do you mean?
There's just the pumps.
Like the ones in Fortnite.
There's just the pumps. You fill them up and you drive away.
Yeah.
Have you seen those?
I haven't seen that.
Well, there's one in Carlingford, for example, right near Carlingford Court, where the Caltex used to be. That is now a self-serve checkout where you just drive up, plug in the numbers in the pump, fill it up, and drive off.
But you can do that at a normal.
where the store is meant to be is just like a box, and it tells you the instructions on how to fill up. Like it's completely self-serve. Have you seen these?
No, but you can do that anyway. Like you don't actually have to go in. Some petrol stations.
No one does that.
Do the preset limit.
Preset
I've tried that once 8 years ago. It never worked. It didn't work for me.
But
like there's no store to buy drinks or toilet.
That's
or
what I was thinking. I don't love that at all.
yeah, I hate that.
Because I love going into your store and then there'll be like a 2 Vs for $6 deal.
But it's always two for something. I just want one.
Dude, a couple of weeks ago, I went to Shell and I was so sleepy and I was falling asleep on the road and I wanted a V. So I went and picked up one of the sugar-free ones. I put it down and he looked at me and he scanned it. It was $4.50 and he looked at me. He was like, it's 2 for $5.50. And I'm like, but I just want one. But he's like, it's 2 for $5.50. And he was like an Indian guy. And he was like kind of trying to like negotiate with me. He's
upsell.
like, do you understand that it's cheaper to buy 2? So then he made me buy 2 and it's now sitting in my fridge for like 2 weeks now.
That's always is you buy one, you drink it, and then you just have this second one just lingering because it's like $1 to get another one. But it's called the You Go pump, right?
Excuse me?
So this is what it looks like. I didn't take a photo of
that
it.
is
But it's literally
an assault on the eyes.
a like purple.
Looks like Taco Bell.
Looks like Crunch Fitness.
It's just a purple. It looks like it's in construction.
As if you
But that's what it is.
I would not have gone into this. I would have found the
I didn't use it.
nearest ampole immediately.
I didn't use it, but
Surely they're not selling dodgy petrol.
No, I don't know. They could be putting anything in your
What's the
car. How
problem?
much was the?
Yeah.
I think the
see
fuel
what
is cheaper.
Oh, beautiful. I'll be using that
Well,
then.
it must
By
be. There's
10 or
zero
20 cents.
overheads.
Yeah, exactly. So that's probably the vibe. Like there's no attendant, there's no stock. It's cheaper petrol.
But what's that petrol station on Victoria Road that sells it? It's like
Apex.
yeah. That's always packed.
And because it's always like 10 cents cheaper than everywhere else. I don't know where they're getting their petrol from.
Yeah, I don't know their margins or whatever, but like what's great is you don't go to Apex. You just go to the 7-Eleven that's like 100 meters down the road that has to compete with Apex.
Yeah.
They also are like maybe 7
A bit
cents.
cheaper,
yeah,
yeah.
And there's no line there. But look,
You gonna use Yugo? Yugo self-serve is what they call it, I think.
I'll be open to it if there's no lines and it's cheaper petrol. But I do like perusing the petrol station to see if there's any like chocolate bars. Like, dude, I'm a massive chocolate bar guy.
Reduced 50 cents. Like expires
I love that
yesterday.
stuff.
Yeah, I'm fiend for it.
Nah, I probably wouldn't use it. Did you say there's one in Carlingford?
There's one in Carlingford next to Carlingford Court. There's one in Roselle, I think, right near the tunnel for the interchange.
Think of getting an electric car. Any thoughts?
Do you have to pay? This is a dumb question. Do you have to pay to charge your car?
At the shopping
No,
center?
I'm just going to let you think about that question.
No, because I think you do. But
course you do.
People have asked me if you have to, and I can't say with with confidence you do.
Bro, if they were giving free electricity for your car, wouldn't everyone just
That's my logic.
Car?
Thank you. All right, it's
Nothing
valid.
in life is free, brother.
But let's say I have a Tesla, right? And I go to a Tesla charging station. Do I get a little discount or something because it's the same brand? Do you reckon?
No, I think it's just a
It's
cost per
all
watt type situation.
Correct.
Because I'm buying a car and like
Geely,
Geely.
the brand of electric
MG?
car.
No, I always
You're a big BYD
I'm a
fan.
BYD man.
Oh,
at
you're
heart.
going to BYD?
No,
Bro was telling me BYD like 2 years ago.
dude, I was BYD before the hybrid.
Yeah.
Before
So why aren't you getting one?
because I can't afford a brand new one.
Okay.
Um,
What's the second-hand market
but the
looking like?
secondhand market is expensive because they're so new that the secondhand cars are still like pretty expensive.
and
There's
do you
no
not
like
get like
2019
a-
model.
Do you not get like a rebate or something for a brand new one?
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, I was doing ChatGPT like novated lease, fringe benefit tax like calculations.
Yeah.
It is worth it if you get an electric car like on a novated lease because of the rebates and whatnot.
Play on.
But I'm looking at Teslas, for instance. Teslas are like are they actually really cheap? Like 30 grand for like a
Because
decent.
no one wants them anymore,
I've
man.
heard they're pretty like the build quality is pretty shit on those.
Yeah.
The
Oh,
design hasn't changed for years as well, so there's no innovation in it, man.
but then I thought like I do not have an electric charger at home.
Yeah.
And it just feels like a bit of an
You
inconvenience.
know, just
to-
plug it in your like
Remember this guy-
power board of 5.
Telling us stories of how, you know, he leaves petrol until like they play a little game of chicken between his family. Imagine him with an electric car, bro. I would not trust you.
Yeah, but so I was looking at Tesla. I was like, 30 grand. Like that seems. So my budget is $30,000.
Okay.
Like that is the absolute maximum I'm willing to pay. Right?
Money
Tesla's
bags.
around like that. But you know what else is around that?
What's the Chinese one? Polestar. No.
Is that Chinese?
What's the other Chinese one?
Zila.
There's a lot of Chinese ones. Like Geely, I think is Chinese.
Yeah. Are you going to look at any of those Chinese?
BYD is Chinese, no?
Which one?
Yeah, BYD is Chinese.
BYD.
I think it is BYD.
Bring your own device.
But no, I'm sacking off the electric. But you know what I
sorry.
realized?
Right.
I'm going to hybrid. But do you know what is crazy? That a Tesla is like 30 grand. You know what else is 30 grand? A Toyota Corolla hybrid.
Yeah. I'd rather buy a Toyota Corolla in all honesty.
Well, that's what I'm going to do. But I thought the Toyota Corollas were like, I thought I was going to pick one up for like 10 Gs.
You're thinking of like the late
2001.
2000s where it was the immigrant car.
The one door is different color to the rest of the car type
Camry.
thing.
That was the Camry, not the Corolla.
Bro, both of them. So there's both. And the Camry's like almost $40,000.
Are they more
Secondhand.
expensive? Really?
Secondhand hybrid.
For a
Dude,
hybrid.
Hybrids are in these
The
days.
Camrys are the Uber cars. I feel like every Uber I get in is a Camry hybrid.
yeah, because
Just quickly, why do Ubers have like a? Have you seen Ubers where they have like paper sign at the back that says Uber?
no.
What?
Like, because I think you meant to print a
You have
sign.
the sticker, yeah.
Yeah, but people are just writing it on like notebook paper. and
Nah,
sticking it-
I wouldn't be getting
I've
one
seen
of
a
those,
whole
bro.
bunch of those, bro. It's
Uber.
gnarly.
Time to jog on.
But yeah, so
So you're in the market for a Corolla.
I'm in the market for a secondhand hybrid
Buy a
vehicle.
hybrid. Just buy a petty car.
I'm sick of paying for petrol, respectively.
Pay for electric, no?
Yeah, you still got to pay. It's not free.
No,
Or
but-
does a hybrid charge itself with the petrol? Is that
no. It's just like the fuel efficiency is just way like it's 4 liters per 100 Ks.
Yeah, it's
And
pretty sick.
my car is like
At one
8,
point.
like set. I don't know what the
No, sorry.
liters
right.
is.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
but like my car currently is like around 8-ish
right?
per 100 Ks. So it's like half that. Up.
So if anyone has a Corolla
Yeah, please.
out there, send it Rose way.
All right, last one from me. Me and Migs were sitting at a pub after a game, and we had a friend come in and tell us what he did for work. And he's 18 years old, and he potentially has the best job of all time because he is a mystery shopper, but he's a mystery shopper for like BWS and Dan Murphy's. So his job is that he gets like a $25 credit. So he goes in and he picks up a 6-pack. So free 6-pack, right? Then he has to fill out a little survey saying like, hey,
Did they check your ID?
yeah,
How was the service?
whatever. Just like literally a 5-minute questionnaire. And then he gets paid on top of that as well.
On top of that as well.
Yeah, so he gets the free drink, $25 credit, right? And then he gets paid for his little 5-minute survey that he doesn't fill in legitimately.
So how much does he get for that?
That's like pennies. I think it's like $20 or $15 or something.
Still pretty
right?
good.
But it's like, it's for what? So he is now the most popular kid in his friend group because what he does is he does this like, so jobs will pop up and he will just go bang, bang, BWS, this location, Dan Murphy's this location. And by the end of the trip, per week, he's doing like 6 or 7 jobs. So he got 6 or 7 6-packs ready for the weekend.
He's living the dream. He's like, yeah, dude, I just went to get my groceries at Woolies and this job popped up at the BWS next door.
Yeah.
I just went and got it.
Happy days.
He's not even going out of his way half the time.
Dude, so we were so, because she's like the dream part-time job. You know what I mean? Like
it's easy money.
realistically.
Because we're at the pub where boys were buying their beers in the moment.
Yeah,
so
full
it's like, well,
price.
how do I get these for free?
So we went on seek.com and we had a look just at like the jobs that were popping up. Like to be fair, there's a lot of mystery shopper jobs, and I think there are mystery shopper alcohol jobs, but the locations are in like the Central Coast or something, like Newcastle.
Right.
Because everyone snapped up the good ones, I reckon.
Yeah, but dude, anyway, so I've honestly got an alert on Seek currently. So if something pops up, I will be applying because there's no interview process. You just get the job.
And the next level is some of them are Uber Eats, and the Uber Eats need to verify that the people are checking the IDs. So have Uber Eats mystery shopper, so he doesn't even have to leave his house.
Oh.
They just bring the liquor to him.
He gets a notification, job, all right, let me order something on Uber Eats.
It's like Jimmy brings. But
Yeah.
So he comes to his door, just got to check his ID, done.
Does he do that as well?
Yes.
And that job pays more for some reason.
What?
Yeah, that job's like, that gives you more credit, I think, because the fees or whatever. But so if you think about it, right, like you get $25 for the credit plus the $15. So you're getting $40 worth of free alcohol every single job.
That's crazy.
Do you know what I mean? And that's like,
you don't even have to leave your house, apparently.
yeah, happy days.
So you could just be doing your normal job and doing this on the side.
Yeah, just coming in, filling out your survey, 5 minutes at lunchtime. Happy days.
Why wouldn't you do
We had
this?
some boys sign up on the spot for their job.
Are they actually?
Yes, they've got an employment contract.
Wait, so there's no interview process. You just,
No,
it's
they
an
just want
expression of
bodies.
interest.
They want bodies, dude. Creative Activation, if anyone's interested, is the company.
You sign up, within 2 minutes, you're an employee, you got to
That's
do
it.
the induction, takes 5 minutes,
Can I
send
get
your
cash?
passport.
Do I have to take like into bank account? Can I take cash?
Unfortunately, I don't think it's a cash
No
in hand
cash is
situation, but a couple of the boys in the team are now employed by Creative Activations. They're worried about now they've got conflicting interests with 2 jobs.
Dude, imagine getting fired over Creative Activation mystery shopping.
You got to put on a pip just because you got to.
Just because you want a cheap alcohol. Oh, wow.
That'd be a great job for an 18-year-old, though.
Yeah.
Like, good amount of money, free alcohol.
Yeah, you don't
Wow.
need to commit too much time, just do
Use
it
your
whenever.
car, that's it. Alrighty, we got Guess the Suburb. We put the call out on Instagram. A lot of people replied. Essentially, I asked everyone 5 specific questions about the suburb. So I'm going to give you their answers and you're going to try and guess the suburb based on those answers, plus some other facts here and there. Does that make sense?
What are the 5 questions?
The questions were, who is the most famous person? What is your suburb known for? What's the most iconic food spot? What's a famous landmark? And what's an urban legend from your
Are there
suburb?
points up for grabs, Sen, by any chance?
Sure.
Has to be points.
Yeah, if you get it correct, you get a point. That's simple.
Surely it's got to be like, because you're going to be reading a fact and then we have a think. If we want to buzz in, we buzz in.
Some of these are hard, so I don't want to go.
But what if I get it, off the most gnarliest fact
Then you
first?
get, if, you
off
get
the
it,
rip.
if you get it off the rip, I'll give you 2.
All right.
But other than that, it's just 1 point.
Okay.
All right. Sounds good.
All right, this first one. Do you want the postcode potentially? Is that going to help you?
No.
Because what if we know it? I want to hear the gnarly
Okay.
facts first, Senny.
So the gnarly facts, both. So we had 2 people write in with this suburb, and they said for the most famous person, apparently there's a fake Michael Jackson who performs on John Street.
I know John Street.
Go on.
John Street's Cabramatta.
Bang!
That's
Cabramatta.
crazy, bro.
That's crazy. How did you know that? But apparently, the most famous person has to be that iconic dancer who always pulls up with a bunch of hats, gives total Michael Jackson energy, and literally swings off the street sign at the crossing across from Chatime.
So there's a Vietnamese Michael Jackson on the streets.
And there's a video of it. I'll show you guys.
Wait, sorry. Yeah. 2 people said this?
Yes, 2 people
Independently?
both said.
Bro's just living his life.
Yeah, he does look a bit like Michael Jack, actually.
You
like
know what?
long hair and stuff.
Pop that up on the video. Thank you, Kush.
Obviously, best known for being Little Asia here in Sydney.
Not Little Asia, mate.
Little Vietnam.
Little Vietnam specifically. Someone said Red Lee Chicken is the certified classic. Their signature hot chips and chicken salt are $5 and hit different every time.
Seems like a sponsored ad read for Bradley Chicken.
The other one, someone said Yum-Cha. Yum-Cha is also
All right.
All right.
very well known there. One of the urban legends someone wrote in was apparently there's a 5T gang who hides machete swords above trees.
I would have got that as well.
Oh, what?
Last night, I literally watched a documentary on the 5T gang.
No way. This is Kiribati all over again. Tell me more about the fight.
The 5T gang, they all have tattoos.
Yeah.
All right. And the tattoo is a straight line. And then that's the T. And there's just lines going through it, 5 of them. So it's one line and then making 5 teas.
Right.
So if you have that, you're the and the 5 teas apparently is like the Vietnamese word. The Vietnamese words for like power, death, prison, like love and money or something like that.
Shit. Okay.
Yeah. Dude, that's actually crazy. Yes, there you go. All right, surely that means me 2-0. 2-0 up. Big mountain to climb for mine here.
Damn.
All right, the next one. So this person wrote in with their suburb, and I asked, obviously, who is the most famous person from your suburb? And they said, probably Ashton Irwin. Anyone know who Ashton Irwin
From
is?
5 Sauce.
The drummer for 5 Sauce.
They have 5 Sauce like that on you, bro.
No, I know that dude. I was seeing Ashton Hall at Thirsty Monkey this morning. that's my mind I
I was
meant
talking
to.
about Rob Irwin, bro.
So that's the most actual famous person. But then there's a local famous legend who's the Boombox Backpack Kid. This kid used to walk around the local Westfield like it was his own personal concert.
Let's go Mount Druitt.
Mount Druitt? No, not Mount Druitt.
Westfield, let's say Bondi Junction.
Incorrect. All right. Then I said, what is the town best known for? And he said, honestly, the giant water clock / fountain smack bang in the middle of, bro.
Is this Penrith?
Incorrect.
No, bro, it's Hornsby.
It is
It's
Hornsby.
Hornsby, the fountain lad. Come on.
He said, the giant water clock fountain smack bang in the middle of the Westfield. Lived in Hornsby my whole life, and I think I've only seen that thing work twice. One time I even got pushed into it by some SJs who tried to steal my shoes.
There is a lot of essays like that fountain, bro. Crazy.
He says the most iconic food spot is Chef's Noodle in Hornsby. $16 combination box. Absolute heaven. Comes loaded with thin egg noodles, chicken, beef, barbecue pork, seafood, seasonal veggies.
All for what, 17 wax?
16
16
bucks.
bucks?
He
That
also
sounds
said
good. That
one
sounds
that
good.
this one you would have gotten off this one. He said a bit further down is Sultan's Kebabs.
Oh, what a kebab shop that is in Waitara.
Yep.
Wow.
Classic. He said the famous landmark is the War Memorial.
I didn't know that. I didn't
Didn't know there is a war memorial.
In
I know there's a
Hornsby?
War Memorial because back in year 12, we had to do, for Anzac Day, we had to go, there was like they did like a War Memorial service there.
Mm.
And 2 prefects had to go from our school. I didn't have Facebook. Everyone said shoddy not, except for me. And so I got stitched up to go with our school captain to the War Memorial.
Dawn service.
For a dawn service.
Respect, and I respect that. I respect
Yeah,
that.
obviously, respect. But yeah, that's how I know.
All right, 2-1.
Damn.
Just quickly, for the urban legend of Hornsby, he said there's the Hornsby Quarry down Quarry Road. Apparently, there's rumors that people do satanic rituals and sacrifices there. There have been reports of satanic books, pentagrams, and even bags of meat placed in the middle of the symbols. No idea if it's animal or human.
Mm.
Anyone want to go?
No, I don't want to go anywhere near, brother.
Yeah, no, not interested. That does not excite me one bit. Why
Dare I
would
suggest that has turned me off Hornsby quite strongly.
All right, this one's, I'll help you out here. This one's not from Sydney.
Mm.
All right, but this one, the most famous person from here, Mary Fowler.
Where's she from?
The suburb where Mary Fowler's from. Okay.
Suburb and or town.
Okay. Is she from Geraldton, WA?
No.
Okay, all right.
How specific?
It's, you definitely know this place.
All right.
Sure, play on. I won't guess.
Okay. So what is it known for? It's known for its incredible tourism year round, backpackers partying every single night of the week across a range of clubs and social settings. Sounds like a tourism ad.
Byron Bay.
No.
Damn.
I was going to guess Byron Bay. Is it in Australia? Can we get that?
Yeah, it's in Australia.
All right.
Backpackers
Let's go
road.
Newcastle.
Ooh, good guess. No.
Okay.
What do you
All
mean
right.
by good guess?
Yeah, is it?
All right, next
North.
clue, Senny.
All right. The most iconic food place is the Water Bar, Grill, and Steakhouse, which is an iconic superpower among the restaurants here for tourists and
Of
locals alike.
course, big superpower.
A full set of ribs will set you back around $70.
That's not even cheap. That's pretty expensive. That must be good ribs. Okay. I got nothing.
Wollongong.
Nope.
Is that even by the water? I don't even know.
The most famous landmark will give the answer away, so I'll skip to the urban legend. So he said a massive urban legend about this area is we had someone called the Australian Tarzan. He was the son of a Georgian princess who left Sydney to come up to this place. and was often seen jogging long distances with his potato sack and living off the land. He was named Tarzan and is remembered for his simplicity and self-reliance, forging his own path. So they had a guy who basically lived off the land.
Beautiful, actually. Beautiful. That sounds like Fortitude Valley, Brisbane.
not the valley.
Okay.
I don't know. Hunter Valley.
Incorrect. The final one, quick on the buzzers here. The most famous landmark is the Great Barrier Reef.
Cairns. Is she from Cairns?
Yeah, Mary Fella's from Cairns.
Damn it. All right. I'll take that though. 3-1. Let's go.
3-1. All right, this next one. He said there's no famous person from this area, but I'll give you the postcode instead. 2044.
2044. That's not anything I know.
If it's a 0 though, it means it's kind of close-ish to the city, I think. You know what I mean? Like it's in and around that area.
True.
Okay.
All
right. So this area is known for having a lot of breweries nearby.
Let's go Marrickville.
No.
I've got no guess so far.
Their most iconic food spot is called Lechon, Filipino cuisine. Best combination ever is garlic fried rice, $6.
$6?
With pork adobo, $26. Lechon, boys. Filipino restaurant.
2044. My boys. Where are they?
Are they in Mascot?
Nope.
Enmore.
Nope.
Okay.
The famous landmark. Apparently at the top of a building here, it says, "Welcome to Perth." And it's apparently used to scare people who come to Sydney thinking that they got on the wrong plane.
That's great. So it actually might be near the airport. It's on the airport. Breweries?
Oh, no. I got my suburbs mixed up. Fuck it. I don't know. Sydenham. Is that even a place?
Bang.
Oh, my God.
Sydenham.
You're lucky because the last one was urban legend is kind of not existing in Sydenham, I guess. Never heard anything mysterious about this suburb.
I love it. Wow, that's a great pull.
Crazy.
That's a great pull.
Well done.
Wow.
What's that now?
3-2, I believe.
3-2.
Okay. Next one. I've looked this up. Apparently, Laserbeam is from this place.
Ooh, hello. Who's Laserbeam, Ro?
This is some YouTuber that hangs out with Vicstar.
Oh, he's good.
Yeah.
He's good, this one.
Anything for Laserbeam. Any Laserbeam fans out there?
Laserbeam, he strikes me as the type to be from, looks like a bit of a posh guy. So
Yeah, that's what he was giving me.
but maybe not so much. So I'll go Carlingford.
No.
All right.
North Sydney.
No.
Okay.
All right. So this is statistically the most obese place in New South Wales.
Jesus.
Is this would we know this suburb or
Yes,
no?
you would know it. You would know it.
Most obese.
Yeah, I don't know.
Let me say exactly what he said. It's statistically the most obese town in New South Wales.
Town.
Town.
All right.
You buzz, Ro. Go
I
on.
buzz in New South Wales. Let's go. A beautiful small town called Armidale.
Incorrect.
Town. Campbelltown.
No,
No.
not Campbelltown.
I thought that was a clue, but
Yeah.
So this town has a kebab station for kebabs only. 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. That's all they do. Kebabs. 12 hours a day.
12 hours.
From 7 p.m. to a.m.
Yeah, who's having a kebab
where's
at
it?
5
Where
a.m.?
are they getting that traffic? That foot traffic, man.
A town. That's obviously pretty impressive for a small town.
Yeah.
Assume small town as well.
Small town.
The kebab station.
Goulburn.
No.
Don't say that. Barrel.
No.
They
All right.
lean there.
Now, what is this town most known for? The golden guitar.
Oh, that's Tamworth, my friend.
It is Tamworth.
Yeah.
That's
I
crazy.
even sent a screenshot. Tamworth, specifically the western suburbs of Tamworth, has been identified as having the highest rates of obesity in Australia.
Oh, why you got to do Tamworth like that?
Australia's fattest town is a Daily Mail article. Tamworth weighs in heaviest.
That's good journalism, I'll tell you that much.
It's 4-1, Ro. Oh, no, 4-2.
4-2.
4-2. You know what? Why not? I'll throw you a bone here. I'll throw you a bone here.
How is that even? How can you even do that? All right.
All right. This one, the most famous person from this town is George Best.
Bro. George Best, the football player?
to football player.
Okay, all right.
What?
Is it England? Has to be from the UK.
Buzz in and give me an answer.
I'll
No,
let Marty go
he's-
first.
Belfast?
Bang, Belfast.
No way! What the heck is that?
Shout out to Callum who's listening in from Belfast,
shout out you.
Northern
Thank you.
Ireland.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
It's a joke.
Big George Best.
Let's learn about Belfast, boys. So he said, George Best, probably the most famous person from Belfast. What's it most known for? Best known for the Titanic as it left from Belfast.
It was best known for the Protestant Catholic divide, no?
Let's not get into that.
No, but that's true.
Titanic, big as well.
Apparently, iconic place is called Whack-A-Mole, a late-night Irish-Chinese over-the-counter buffet. They do a large and jumbo box going from £10 to £11.50. The go-to end of night
Half that
spot.
box will be fucking chips, bro.
I love that. Sounds electric to me. Urban legend?
The urban legend, he said, are most of the bars around the city are haunted, mostly due to the buildings being hundreds of years old. One is the old jailhouse of the city centre and said to be haunted by the ghost of Henry, who was hanged in the town square about 50 meters from the bar.
You step your foot in that bar?
Yeah,
With all the history?
I don't believe in that sort of stuff.
Oh, you don't believe in that stuff.
That's all nonsense. All right, score is 4-all after that.
Of the absolute give me.
No, you still had to get it though, to be fair. And you're obviously not going to get it from the bloody fish and chip shop or whatever.
Yeah, no whack-a-mole.
Come on, like that? No.
All right, this next one. The most famous people, he gave me two. Hugh Jackman and Malcolm Turnbull are from here.
Oh, must be uppity. Must be a beautiful Darlinghurst.
Incorrect.
Keep going. I don't have anything right now.
All right. What's it known for? He said, a large export of South American and English backpackers.
South America. Oh, I'm cooked. Bondi.
Bondi Junction it is.
That's not the same thing.
Is it not the same thing?
He said he guessed last time Bondi Junction.
Yeah.
That's a separate suburb to Bondi Beach or North Bondi.
He didn't let me finish, bro. Bondi Junction.
This guy. All right, 5-4.
He said the shout out to Bondi Tony's is a burger institution. A burger is roughly $27.
$27.
Different tax brackets, man.
Bro, they probably don't even include chips with that. That's just the burger by itself. 27 wax.
All right, next one. The most famous person. Not the most famous person, but he said he went to school with Jacob Preston, who plays for the Bulldogs. Any guesses where he's from?
Is he from Canterbury?
No.
Bankstown.
No. All right. So he said most known, like most famous locations are the Headlands and the Blowhole are pretty significant.
Oh.
Is it Kiama?
No.
Is it not?
What?
Blowhole?
How many blowholes are there?
Blow your hole. Anyways, next,
Hey.
next hint, please, Sen.
So he said the most iconic food spot is the Macca's, just for how much the police are around to deal with the Eshays. So signature meal there costs about $10 to $13, he says.
Signature meal. Little quarter pounder meal.
Blowhole. Where is there a blowhole, man?
I'm all out of ideas now. Next.
He said famous landmark around the area is wetlands. So there's a blowhole. There's some beaches. I'll help you out here. There's some beaches.
Is it Cronulla?
No.
Manly.
Very close. Very, very close.
DY.
Keep going. Because he said there's no urban myths, so you're going to have to just guess it off this alone.
Okay.
Narrabeen.
You're like basically circling this area.
I'm out.
Oh, I'm out of
What else is there? What other beach? Wherrywood.
Bang.
Warrywood.
Let's oge, lad.
All right. This one. We definitely know this place. The most famous person, I don't know who it is, so I'm not going to bother saying it because I don't know you
Just
guys.
say it.
No, go on.
Claudia Carvan. Anyone know who
Oh.
that is? Shut up. All right. This one is best known. They're best known for having markets here.
Glebe.
Nope.
Kirribilli.
Nope. Iconic food spot. Eat at Rob's.
Who the fuck is Rob? Park Lee.
No. All right. Famous landmark.
Flemington. I'm not done, bro. Flemington.
No. Famous landmark. The White Bay Power Station.
What the fuck
Dude,
is that?
we've named everywhere there's markets, bro. The White Bay Power Station. Castle Hill?
No.
Okay.
Where's the power station there?
I don't know.
The Rocks.
No. Urban legend. Callan Park is said to be haunted by spirits from its psychiatric hospital days. So there's a mental institution there.
And you say we definitely know
You
it?
definitely know it.
Markets.
Dare I suggest you would have run in this area?
Run.
Next to the psychiatric hospital.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, is it what's the Bay Run? Where's that?
That's what I'm asking you.
Iron Cove or something.
Nope.
Leichhardt.
Nope.
Haberfield.
Nope.
Roselle.
Bang.
No! It's a joke. Is the Bay Run in Roselle?
Yeah.
It like touches Roselle.
touch-
Game's a game, brother.
So what's it now?
7-4.
Who's heard of the Roselle Markets? That's a joke. I've never heard that in my life.
Apparently it's a thing. All right. This last one is just a bit of fun. The most famous person from this place is Todd Cantwell.
Who's that? Do you know?
All right, yeah.
Why am I the only one who doesn't know who Todd Cartwell is?
It's not Australia, brother.
Well,
But can you explain who this Todd guy
He's
is?
a football player.
Okay.
It's an English footballer.
Okay, thank you.
He said they've got so this area is near the water. It's got some pretty good fish and chip spots on the beach. So any of those would set you back around £10, he said.
Brighton.
No. And finally, he said that the cathedral is the most famous landmark they have, and an urban legend is there's an alleyway which is apparently haunted by a monk.
I've heard of monks haunting people.
England.
Yeah.
Do I know it? No.
Yeah, well, you know this place. You definitely know this
Southampton.
place. No.
Aston Villa.
No. That's not even a place.
I don't know.
By the water, bro. I'm thinking south, dude.
Let me just make sure this place is by the water, or else he's done us dirty here.
Todd Cantwell.
Wally
He's
Bye.
I haven't watched an interview from him, so I don't know his accent. Midlands. Give me that at least, Senny.
It's...
You don't even know, man. Come on.
No, there's no way we're getting this. Just give it. No,
like
sorry, I didn't mean to do that.
East.
East.
Yeah.
I know nothing east, bro. Norwich.
Bang.
Dude, is this guy pulling out Sydenham,
Get
Norwich,
cooked,
and
lad.
Roselle out of the
Because
fire?
he played for Norwich
He
at some
played for
point,
Norwich.
so I just threw that in there.
God.
And there you go.
Game's
Just
a
like
game,
that.
bro.
It's a drubbing
Guess
at the
your
end of
suburb. Well done.
Alrighty, we are bringing back a classic segment, Dobbin Array Unit. This is where we put the call out to you guys. You send in any person, thing, event, behavior, anything you've noticed that is a bit strange or a bit weird, and we'll review it. So we got a couple call-ins today. If you're on the YouTube, you can see brand new headphones with the boys. We're leveling up here. We're not wearing $10 Kmart blue headphones.
Skull candy headphones.
Exactly. So we got some submissions. We'll get into them now.
Alrighty, first submission. He is asked to be named anonymous, so we'll call him Devine for the time being. Devine, would you like to tell your story?
Thanks, boys. Appreciate the introduction. I must confess it's not my story, but it's one that I heard from first-hand information. And this is about a bloke who he sort of crowds himself. His motto is like, don't feed the seagulls, so he doesn't like doing that helps people. So if anyone is sort of asking for charity, asking for help, he likes to say no. That's from just the person he is. So, and for what it's worth, I think this story sort of puts him up in a pedestal for that. He's found himself outside his office. He's in Parramatta, the armpit of Sydney, some might say. And he works for one of the government departments. I won't name which one, but I'm sure it's one that we all definitely know. And he's outside having a cigarette by himself with two other friends that don't smoke, and they're sort of just lurking around the side, just talking to him.
Just
and
on a break.
this junkie, just on a break, stressful day at work, doing nothing. He just wants some fresh air, refuel the mind, the body, whatever. He's outside, and where his local pastime spot is, it's sort of this big corridor alleyway where there's multiple different offices around you. So the general public are just going in and out. And if anyone is familiar with Parramatta, it's where the new library is, where they have the ping pong tables where, the common man meets the junkie. So you got your blokes in business suits playing ping pong with junkies drinking little fat lands at like 10 a.m. in the morning. And so this guy's just around the corner from there. So he sort of knows what he's getting himself into. And this junkie sort of walks up to him and says, "Oi, mate, can I have a cigarette?" And mind you, my mate's sort of like we're a quarter into a cigarette, so he's got a fair bit left. And he says, "No, piss off." I don't know if I can cuss off or refrain from doing so. And then he doesn't piss off, and the junkie stays around like, "No, mate, just give me a cigarette. What's it to you? And he's like, mate, leave me alone. And the guy's like, you know what? If you don't give me a cigarette, I'm going to slap you.
Squid Game type shit.
And all of a sudden, I've got my mate looking at his junkie like dead in the eyes, and two other bystanders now just watching this altercation unfold. And then he's like, you know what? He takes one more puff and just throws a 3/4 cigarette on the ground and just stands on it in front of him. And then exhales in his face. And the junkie just looks at this, infuriated, turns around, winds up and tries to slap him. Because my mate sort of just moved out of the way. The guy's nicked the top of his ear. And then all of a sudden, the junkie just got into like fight and flight. And he's just now like squaring up. My mate's just standing there like, man, what the fuck were you doing? He's like, what are you doing here? And this junkie now got his boxing hands up and he's like moving his shoulders. So while he's now getting in this boxing stance, he drops his earbuds. It falls out of his ear. And so now I got my mate standing here, the two bystanders, and this junkie's now gone down to pick up the earbuds. But while he's going to pick up the earbuds, he's told my mate, don't dog shot me while I pick up my earbuds. My mate's standing here, just watching this guy drop the earbuds, tell you about the dog shot him. He's now picked up the earbuds. He's taking one step forward and then 10 steps back. One step forward, 10 steps back. Now within like 2 minutes, this guy's just backtracked all the way to light rail and just pissed off. And this was now like 10:30 on a Tuesday morning.
Well, I missed it. I mean, whose earbuds? Was it the junkies?
The junkies.
The junkie's earbuds. The junkie's earbuds.
That's why I said don't dog shot while I pick up me earbuds.
The mate who doesn't want to feed the seagulls or whatever, he just did not want to give the junkie a cigarette.
No, like to him, it's like, mate, if you want a cigarette, go work and get one for yourself.
Go earn one like the rest of us.
Go earn one like the rest of us are, right? Yeah, no, it's his hard-earned money that he's using. But, I mean, a bit of charity would go a long way, I'd say. Especially this, mate, threat to your life, not worth it. A single cigarette. What?
No need to step on the just newly dusted off durry, bro.
Yeah,
no need to provoke a junkie. That's just rare.
No, the blowing the smoke in the junkie's face is a bit how you go.
Worst part is halfway through, this guy now sparks up a second dart and just watches them backtrack out. So it's like, yeah.
Oh, that's excellent. Thank you, Daveen. Thanks, Dav. We'll let you go now and we'll have a chat about it now.
Cheers, boys.
Cheers, mate.
Take care.
Wowee. There's two rare units there, potentially, dare I suggest.
Yeah, I feel like no one is. Yeah, I feel like both the people involved are rare.
Can you blame a junkie for being rare, though?
No, exactly. That's in their nature.
It's just what's injected in their veins is what making them rare, bro.
Dude, I don't know where Daveen was going with that story. I thought it was a story of just some guy bashing a poor junkie, and I'm like, dude, this is wild.
When he said he flicked the cigarette, I thought he was like flicking it into the junkie. I thought he was going to just like burn it, like cigarette burn him.
Would that have been rarer?
No, that'd have been criminal, bro. That's not on. But
dude, I avoid junkies at all costs.
Like the plague.
Yeah. I've never met anyone who willingly talks to these people.
Avoid, let alone aggravate one.
Antagonize them.
I think you can say, no, I'm not going to give you a cigarette. And then you just do the right thing and then walk away. And he probably won't follow you. Probably. But if you, surely not. If you're like, nah, sorry, man, it's my last one. Just chuck out any random excuse.
I actually think the Sydney junkies are pretty chill. I feel like they won't actually hurt you.
Yeah, I mean, like
they'll just make noises, but like they won't actually do anything.
I met my mate who lives in Woolloomooloo, and like in the park there is full of junkies, right? And so that was a bit sketch, low key, because I parked my car right outside of them, and I thought for sure like my car's getting broken into, and I had a bag in there, and I had a MacBook as well in there as well.
God.
So then what I did is then I chuck everything in like the boot. Just to, make
that'll do it. That'll do it, right?
No, because they don't see it. Like I think people look into the car and then
that is true. They only look into the back
windows,
seat.
right? And then see if there's anything of value there. So
like
chuck
that
in the
YouTuber
boot.
who puts like confetti things and lets them steal it.
Mark Rober.
How do you just know his name?
Yeah, no Mark Rober like that? Come on, Senny.
Come on.
Did you whistle when you saw the junkies or start shadow boxing? Yeah.
No, I didn't do that.
All right, I think we got a second listener submission. Is that right, Ro?
That's right. We'll give him a call. All right. We got another caller in today. Zach, how are you, my friend?
Hey, doing good.
All right. We got a rare unit. Please indulge us.
All right. So there's this girl that I know that basically sends me a message completely out of the blue saying, hey, what's your star sign and birth time? And I have no idea what this is about, but I don't really concern myself with unnecessary information. So at this point, I just give her the information and I go about the rest of my day. I don't really care what it's about. And then eventually I get more questions going, all right, and what country were you born in? And some other, like, what day of the week and some other stuff like that. So I tell her this as well. And now I'm curious. So I say, okay, what's this all about? And she basically says, I'm going to go and find you a girl. And this is good news for me because I have been single for a little bit of a while. So, you know, I could definitely use the help. But I also don't know, like, why this is happening. So I say, like, well, why are you doing this? I appreciate it, but, like, what's going on? And she basically says one of my other friends said that it would be helpful to me. So I'm like, okay, fair enough. Anyway, I wait like a couple of days and she comes back and she says, I found a girl for you. And I'm like, oh, nice. I don't say anything else. And then I swear, like, not more than half an hour later, she comes back and she says, oh, actually, this girl has already met you and they weren't really that into you.
What?
And I don't know how to react to this.
Jesus.
I basically got rejected without taking a single action. She could have definitely kept this information to herself. I really don't know, like, what was going through her head. And I guess I just copped that L, even though I didn't do anything wrong. And then that was the end of the conversation. Like, I haven't talked to her much since. So yeah, what do you guys think about that one?
So she's coming hot, like, unprompted to you, being like, I'm going to set you up.
Yeah, not even that. It's a what's your birth time and your birthday, mate.
And then I'm going to set you up. And then she could have just said nothing, like, if it didn't go well.
Yeah.
But then she's come back and be like, actually, she's not interested in you. Sorry, man. 2 weeks later.
I don't know. I guess there's too much honesty can be a good thing. I'd be very happy not knowing that information for the rest of my life. So regardless, here we are.
This unnecessary information, bro. You don't need to. You don't need it.
Unnecessary. No. Just give me results. Tell me about success, not the challenges.
Well, feed your
anyway.
lies that it's still ongoing type vibe.
Yeah, exactly.
Fuck, that's grim.
Oh, dear. All right. Appreciate you, Zach. We're gonna discuss it now.
All right, cheers. See you, lads. Stay dangerous.
All right. So, I mean, this is a story where it's like one person is very clearly the rare unit. It's almost a cock or be cock, to be honest.
Dude, it's a
Yeah.
massive cockle-be cock.
How could he do it differently is what I want to know.
You can't. Fuck. Hell,
No,
dude.
because she got asked in earnest, what's your birth time? What's your birthday? Et cetera, et cetera. I want to set you up. I'm giving my information.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm giving
There's
my
nothing
information.
nefarious about this. And then 2 weeks later, sorry, mate. She's already met you and hates your guts. You can't do anything about it.
Poor Zach was just minding his own business. Dude,
Went
why
out of his way to get this information he didn't know.
He probably texts his mum being like, hey, like, what time was I born?
Why would you do that to someone? That's crazy. Far out.
So if you were the chick and then
you
you
don't message. You just let it go.
you can't leave it
Easy
loose
coming.
ends.
Bro, she randomly came in out of nowhere. She can randomly go as well.
No, you got to tie up the loose end somehow.
Yeah, I think you just use the horoscope stuff as like an excuse.
Yeah,
You're like, oh,
exactly.
sorry.
Well,
it's-
your Venuses didn't line up, so we can't.
My
wasn't
rising
playable.
moon or whatever, my setting sun or whatever the
Or
things are.
anything really. Any excuse would have been better than that.
Not like, hey, she's met you. She didn't like you the first time.
Jesus
She's not going to like you the second time.
That's brutal to hear. That'll ruin your Tuesday morning. But I guess you can't really lose her if you never had her. You know what I mean?
No,
No,
but
but it's the hope that makes you feel like you had her.
yeah. Because
Well-
I think at the very minimum, you expect at least one date. Do you know what I mean? Like, you expect, okay, I'm going to set you with my friend. If I say, hey, I'm going to set you with my friend, that's got to be a sure thing, like a low-key lock.
Yeah.
At least go on one
A
date.
chance. I get a chance.
Yeah. Not like, not the message, sorry, she doesn't like you in the first place.
But if she would want to give him a second chance.
No, I'm not blaming the person who doesn't want to date this guy. That's not her fault. I'm blaming the friend who's so rare
yeah.
that she's like, surely if you're looking to set your friend up, surely you just send the photo of Zach first. You're like, hey, you interested in this guy?
Yeah.
And then if she says yes, then you're like, oh, sweet. Zach, what's your star sign?
Play
What's your
on.
birthday? Here, go on this date.
So was it a story that the friend had this one person that they wanted to set up with?
Yeah, I think so.
Like she already had the girl in mind and thought, Zach's going to be the right guy.
Correct, yeah.
And maybe find another friend, man, just to save face that you're not this horrible matchmaker that can't match people. At least get
service
someone.
is this?
Yeah, throw
One
someone.
and done.
Throw someone in the wild. Give him a day.
Dude, I feel like we should name and shame these people. That's horrible.
Yeah, horrible behavior. All right, boys, I got a rare unit to round us off. So, as previously mentioned, I am getting married, and
Oh, congrats.
Really?
thank you very much. Anyways,
When?
don't worry about it.
And where?
It's a need to know basis. But
Does she know?
no, so we had I think the venue's in the Hunter Valley, so I'll give you that tidbit of
Don't
information.
dox you.
But we
And
had-
when have you booked it for? And what should people wear if they're coming?
No, but so that what they do is they give you they organize this day where it's like a tasting day, right? And so you go in there and then they prepare the menu or whatever,
play on.
right? And they set up the venue to make it look nice. So we're there on the Sunday. They've set up the venue. It looks really nice. They're giving us food. Mate, happy days. We're sitting at a table with other couples who are also getting married at the same venue. It's not like a private tasting. It's there's 60 people, all who are getting married at some point, but at that venue.
So
That's
you
kinda wild,
get the next financial year's worth of people.
Yeah.
Come in today, you all get to taste the same food.
Yeah. So
Right.
that's the situation, right?
That's crazy.
It's economical. I respect it.
No, that's good. It's fine. It's what I expected. So we're in a table, and the table's there's 10 people, and there's five couples, right? I guess there's friends and family as well. You can bring some friends. But first of all, by the way, you'd expect I'm already shilling out heavy shekels for this venue, mate. The tasting, it's $100 per person.
Oh, it's not included.
no.
I thought it would be included.
what I
Right, surely it's a
thought.
one and done fee, mate. You pay all these shekels,
Yeah.
you get a taste today.
Anyways, that's not how it
Dude,
works.
It's a money-making machine.
Dude, so they've charged you $100 per person for a 2-course meal and the wines and
$6
stuff.
grand they made that day.
Mate, easy days. And so we're sitting on a table with a bunch of other couples, and obviously we're all talking and stuff. It's when's your wedding date? This and that. We're sitting next to these two, this one couple who are fairly young, maybe a little bit older than us. But some of the other couples are in their 30s, right?
Right.
We were probably the youngest people getting
Right.
married, actually.
Okay.
And so it felt like the bride was a bit of a bridezilla because she kept making jabs at her fiance and making the whole table extremely uncomfortable. So we were talking about, have you had an engagement party yet? And the bride's yeah, we had an engagement party. His family's Italian and they moved the tables and I just wanted to murder them all. And we're just sitting there okay, all right, that's good, that's good. Meanwhile, this other guy is just standing there, doesn't say a word. She's a bit of a chatterbox, and she's just rambling on. So we let that slide.
As in he doesn't want to say anything, or he just doesn't give a shit.
No,
He just doesn't care.
He's nonchalant. He's
Right.
nonchalant. But she's just she's just jabbing his family. She's oh yeah, I hate his mother-in-law, this and that. Just violently
Good.
disclosing all this information.
Tell it to strangers. Yeah, good.
Yeah.
Good.
So we're sitting here I'm looking at sitting this is interesting. Very interesting. And then it comes on to wedding planning. And then she's oh well, we had to organize around his footy, And then she's oh, but he only plays club level. And then he pipes up. Suddenly he's like, it's semi-professional, babe. And I was okay. And so then they have a bit of a tussle there. Meanwhile-
About the level of footy he plays.
Yeah.
Uncomfortable, man.
Meanwhile, I'm sitting here eating my pork, just smashing away the wines. I want to get out of there. But the final one was when she.
There's more.
No, there was three lines that I remember, and the final one was we're sitting there and she's already hated the mother-in-law. She's already hated the family. The Italians are coming or whatever.
Hated the footy.
And you know what? Hated the footy, hated everything, right? The real thing is they didn't want to have they don't have a bridal party. So it's just them two.
So no groomsmen.
No, nothing.
No
All right.
bridesmaids. No
Yeah.
nothing. All right.
Nothing. And I was we were just talking about that because they were how many do you have? This many people, whatever. And then she's oh yeah, I just don't like any of his friends. I don't want any of them to be. I'm all right.
Dude.
Seems like a very loving marriage we're going to walk
What
into.
the hell?
Ah,
That's so... Food good at least?
Honestly, the food was pretty mid. I'm not going to lie.
that
to you.
ruined the taste of
Yeah, I reckon
the
that
day.
probably would have.
No, I was actually enjoying the uncomfortableness of it all.
Really?
Yeah, because I was this is
Was
great.
anyone else, were you catching eyes of any of the other couples? What the hell are these guys on about?
There was another couple, and I think the mum and sister. So there was 4 people in one family, and then it was that couple and then us. So that was the table.
Oh wow.
No, we were just like looking, eating our food, just drinking some wine, having some glances. But I mean, it's rare that you can't be slandering your fiance like in front of other
Publicly.
people at your wedding
That's
venue.
crazy.
It's like so weird.
How old were they?
They might have been like 30.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The fact that this was so easy to say and so quick to such a random group, how much is this built up is now?
That probably happens often.
How,
from the sounds
how
of it.
doomed are these two?
No, because like he didn't care about anything.
Should have sent him straight to the divorce court as well, man.
Yeah.
You get 2 for 1.
Yeah, this venue can make some money off that as well. Some referrals. But
So he was chill with this, except for the footy part, obviously. That got his...
that got him so deep because like, he didn't say basically a word like the whole time, the whole tasting. Like we said hi and hello or whatever. But the only time he piped up like angrily was when she like disparaged his footy. To be fair, she does actually seem like quite a supportive fiance because she apparently goes to all the games and stuff. And they're literally organizing their wedding around his footy schedule. Do you know what I mean?
Is it footy being soccer?
No.
Or
AFL?
rugby?
Union. He's a big bopper.
Union.
Yeah.
Italian bloke playing union. All right.
Yeah. But just rare behavior all around, I got to say.
Supportive and very resentful, it seems.
Is what it seems.
All right, I got another rare unit. It's someone from our footy team. And
Not,
just a
not
bit,
union, just to clarify.
no, just soccer, that sort of footy, not semi-professional, definitely club or below. So we got one bloke in our team. I don't know if we've told this on the pod before, but just for a bit of context, at work he loves a sweet treat, right? So after he told us after every meal we'd have a maxi-bon, right? So you'd have 2 a day. And then
Lunch and dinner. Only.
Lunch and dinner. Obviously, lunch falls in work hours and, they're mandating return to office. So how does he get around this maxi-bon situation at work? What he does is he buys a 4-pack, stores it in some random level's fridge, not his own level, so his workmates can't get it. Some random level, puts it there, hides it, and has a maxi-bon every day, right? So he told us that a while ago and we're like, brother, you got to cut down.
On the bonds.
You got to cut down on the bonds, mate. So he does cut down, right? And then this past week, he's told us proudly, yeah, boys, after we had our chat, I've cut the maxi bonds. We're like, okay, cool. And then 2 minutes later, he starts telling us, his average work day. He's like, yeah, we're talking about like what time you get in. He gets in quite late. So he's like, yeah, I board the metro at like 9:30. I get in at 10. Actually, no, I get in at 10:10 because on my way to work, I go to the cafe and get an iced chocolate. So bro has cut the maxi bonds, but he's getting a daily iced chocolate. And to be specific, he asked for less milk.
Half milk.
So the chocolate flavor is intensified. So where do we stand on your workmates getting an iced chocolate? Not even a mocha, not even a hot chocolate.
Yeah, so his argument is that he doesn't like coffee and he doesn't like matcha, so he doesn't care for all that. But he still goes for like a drink in the morning with his team. So what does he get? A nice chocolate.
An iced chocolate with the whipped cream like on top, bro. If you went to work and saw your mate get an iced chocolate.
Iced chocolate was my drink of choices from the ages of like maybe 8 to 14 at Gloria Jeans.
Yeah.
I had an iced chocolate, but this is the progression, right? You start with the iced chocolates, then you go to like the hot chocolates, and you stay on there for a while, and then someone forces you to drink coffee. You pretend to like it for maybe a year or so, and then eventually you get addicted to the caffeine, and that's just the normal progression of life. This guy hasn't graduated from level 1. What's he doing?
He went from iced chocolates to maxi bonds, back to the iced chocolate.
But I don't mind that, right? Like, because look, I also am a partial to a little sweet treat. Like, it's not a maxi bond. Like,
it's not 2 maxi bonds a day.
That's gluttony, to be fair, like pure gluttony. But it's like, if you've got a nicotine addiction, you go from like the cigarettes to the vapes, and then you just slowly lower the milligrams. Like maybe the iced chocolate is just his way of weaning off the sweet
What do I
addiction.
think? It's iced chocolate is not a step down.
It's not.
I think it's like par.
But I'm going to give him props for. It's a genius idea getting half milk to make the drink taste stronger. Like, because the calories actually, dare I suggest, are lower.
It is.
Same chocolate amount, unless they're like pumping it full more of chocolate.
Nah, he says it's same amount of chocolate, less milk, but less liquid overall.
That's a little hot tip for young players out there. That's actually genius.
I've got a quick one as well. We've talked about this before about having fast food at the office. So 2 weeks ago there was like a glitch on DoorDash where you could get a Zinger Burger hot box, hot and crispy, which is normally $22. You could get it for just the delivery fee, which was $3.50.
Wow.
So one of my friends at work got it delivered to our office. So he left his meeting nice and early, went down. The dasher was downstairs and he picked up I swear to God, it was like this big,
Yeah.
like KFC bag. And he brings it up and he's in the elevator. And one of the guys from like one of the big finance teams like, oh, KFC for lunch. The shame on this guy's face. And then we met him. We were going to go to another cafe for lunch. So we were there. We ordered food from the cafe.
Yeah.
This guy rocks up with his backpack. I'm like, why you got the backpack? He opens the backpack and he pulls the KFC bag out of there. He was too ashamed to eat it at the office.
I actually don't think this is rare behavior.
That is so rare behavior.
Mate,
He
when-
had
when-
KFC in his backpack.
If it's a $2.99 delivery free for a $20 feed of chicken,
It is actually a
happy
great
days.
deal.
Despite the price, you got to know the social reputation you're getting by having a freaking even the elevator, bro. KFC for lunch. So eat it by yourself,
You
honestly.
sneak up the
Don't
elevator
come
or
to the cafe.
Yeah, surely meet the dasher at the door and then head outside and find like a little table or like a step.
Yeah,
that
sit
you can
outside
on.
on some stairs or some milk crate.
Yeah.
You know, dash it all in your mouth and then get back to work, join him at the cafe without a freaking backpack of KFC.
Maybe it's rare actually that he's coming to the cafe and eating BYO
Yes,
food.
that was definitely
I'm
rare.
sorry, okay.
That was 100% rare. And then anyway, that was 2
Was
weeks
he
ago.
allowed to eat?
Yeah.
Did he get banished by the
No,
staff?
because the rest of us ordered food from the cafe, so it was fine.
All right.
And then last week, I don't know if you guys know, but they've been doing Christmas in July KFC.
No.
So they do daily deals.
How are you so
I-
up to
I
date
have
with the
not
KFC
been-
Rose
marketing?
has the Colonel on speed dial or something where he's
So
getting all
I
these
haven't
deals.
touched it at all, but I got a message from, and shout out my mate Elton, at like 10 a.m. that morning. He just sends me a screenshot of the daily deal. It was 2 Zinger burger meals, 10 nuggets, $12.
Why did I hear about this? I heard about
And
this.
shout out to our other friend Josh, who smacked that entire meal by himself.
Seriously?
Yeah.
What the heck?
But anyway, me and Elton, we shared a Zinger burger meal.
Respectfully shared it.
But we ran all the way as far away from the office and sat in a corner and ate it and came back.
I mean, that's a good deal. That's a great
Yeah,
deal.
we can't be caught lacking having KFC in and around the office, man.
So it's your dirty little secret.
And then I went back to the office. Someone asked me what I had for lunch. I looked them in the eye and I said, GYG burrito bowl.
Yeah,
I
say
looked them in the
less.
eye.
As you have 11 herbs and spices all over your fingers.
Dude, it's a great deal, I have to say that. $6, that's crack.
That really is great.
Alrighty, that brings us to the end of this week's episode. Before we go on, I have to shout out Ads, who gave us Norwich. I forgot to shout him out earlier. He also gave us Chelmsford, and I'm like, I'm not doing Chelmsford. That's too niche. You guys,
They're not in the
not
football pyramid. I'm not going to get them, brother. Respectfully.
Someone also wrote in Vancouver as well to shout out to them, but again, that's you blokes
That's
would have had
nasty.
no chance. But as per usual, you can find all our episodes on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Give us a follow on Instagram, YouTube, Spotify, TikTok, etc., etc. Anything else to shout out, boys?
Shout out the boys.
Shout out the boys. We'll catch you next week.